And I
Right.
have told you that these are making the parabolas either opening upward or downward. So you are keeping all the things with you. So it's a good thing. Anyhow, we
Good.
are moving
Yeah.
to the next question. So these are actually the sample questions. So we can practice all about these. So once again, I am maximizing this. So once again, there is a long story, but answer is very simple. Anyhow, please go for this
Okay.
question.
Marsha is a power seller on eBay, and her gross sales for each month is represented as X. She must pay the platform a third of this, along with the flat storefront fee of $10 per month. Which equation below represents her final sales after all fees? And this is per month, right?
Yes.
Okay, so um, one third X minus 10, and then what's it? The last one.
Okay. We are just going for the last one, and immediately we will see the answer also. So this time there is a mistake, but you can see the explanation also.
Okay, yeah.
This was, as I was saying, that this is a long story, but if you are just looking at the statement, so you will get the right answer in this. That is 1 by 3. So out of that 2 by 3, and this 10 is what I mean to say, that is all of that. That is all alone. That must be subtracted from the what.
Okay.
Okay, actually, these are looking same. What I
Yeah,
mean
that's
to
what I was
say.
gonna say because
Oh yes, actually, this 2 by 3 is when you are putting the brackets. So this is going with this and as well as with this. So this 10 per month, these dollars. So that is the what we can say the flat rate. So that should be out of in this way, the 2 by third
yeah,
of that x and then minus. So anyhow, it's a good, but if you are taking care of all these brackets when they are putting the brackets, so brackets are very important when this 2 by 3 is now multiplying with each and everything, and if this bracket is not there, so this is multiplying with this only. So take care of these differences because the
yeah,
questions, the answers are very much similar, only just the this leading and this bracket is only the difference, because 1 by 3 is given, so 2 by 3 is the ultimate choice. So there are two choice with 2 by 3, and the only problem is that they are just playing the trick that they are putting the brackets.
yeah.
Okay, anyhow, it's a good, but we are just moving to the next question. So think about all these, take your time, solve the question on the paper, and then make the decision. Anyhow, it's a good going. So once again, we have this question. I am maximizing for you. Look at this, zoom in, and I'm sure that you can read and you will have to give the response accordingly. Anyhow, go for that.
All right. So what is the equation of a line that has a point 2 minus 3 and a y-intercept of 4? Okay,
Y is equal
so
to mx plus c. Okay, just match it,
okay.
write down, put your things on the paper and rematch with y is equal to mx plus c.
Okay, so it has a y-intercept of 4. Mm, that make it have to be plus 4. So it's only between 2 and negative 3. Y is equal to negative 3 0.5, or so the third one.
Third one, okay, anyhow, third one. So this, and we are just looking for the answer. Okay, good. So that was actually y is equal to intercept forms. So point intercept found, we have talked about a lot of time. So anyhow, it's a good going, good answer. All right, absolutely correct. So we are moving to the next question, and I am zooming for that. So let's see. Okay, this is the look at this. Oh, I'm sure that you can read now.
Yeah. The buyer's
Yes.
club rewards for a department store card are represented through the function C of R is equal to 4R plus 12, where R represents the number of purchases made with the store card. If you increase the number of purchases by 4, how would you increase the total rewards?
Yes.
Increase the total.
Do some calculation on the paper. So that will be
Okay.
helpful.
Increase it by 4 will make it 8.
Yes.
And then would it be, how much would you, 12?
Once you can see the equation. Equation is given. The buyer club's rewards for a department store card and are represented through the function CR. R is the number of purchases made with the store. If you increase the number of purchases by 4,
Wait, is it? Oh, okay. Wait. So let me try again. So 4 times 4 is 16. Second. Increase it by. Okay, I'm kind of like confused by the wording. Can we just go over it?
so answer is there in all the 4 options, that you are not looking for the exact amount, you are looking for the increase only, that how much you will be increased if you are just increasing the or replace. Actually this is the replacement. You can think about this, that this is fx is equal to 4x plus 12, and you are just putting the value of x, and then you are getting some answer, then the you will have to make the difference, that what is the difference, how much that will be increased in this if you are replacing r with 4. Anyhow, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with
Okay,
you. I'm with
okay,
you.
okay. Now think about that. The answer, if you don't have marks till now, so unmarked answer is this. But is there any, let's suppose at the 11th minute, you are just going to hit and try. There is no negative
Yeah, sure.
marking. So go for any.
I'd probably go with um 2, or what do you call it? Like D, 16.
Okay, it's a good idea because it's
Mhm.
what we can say, no negative marking. So absolutely right. That's why I'm pushing you, and it's a good technique. One thing is that it's a good tip when you are in the actual situation. So at the 11th hour, because there is no negative marking in SAT or ACT exam,
Right.
so you must go for anything. So it's absolutely right. Actually, that's why I am repeatedly saying that you can consider that this is fx is equal to 4x plus 12. They are not asking you to calculate it. They are asking for the increase. How much increase? What I mean to say, that if you are replacing r, so that you will get 16 plus 12. So 16 plus 12 is 28. And how much is it is increased? That 16. That was the increased
Right.
amount. You are already getting looking for 28. 28 is, there is no option of 28. But that they are asking just for the increase, that how much will be increased. That is for the 16 plus 12, 28, but increase is just only 16. So this was the correct answer. Anyhow, it's a good way just to go for hit and trial. If there is no negative marking, so you can hit the bullseye. Anyhow, so we are just going to solve the next question. So next is just flashing, and I am just zooming that screen just to, once again, a long story. Anyhow, you can read that.
All right. Cindy finds that adding pearls of identical size into a graduated cylinder will change the total fluid volume each time. She has found the following equation will give her total fluid inside the cylinder in the cubic centimeters, regardless of how many pearls are added. Note, X represents the number of pearls added. If the total volume is 185 pi cubic centimeters, what is the maximum number of pearls with a radius of 4 centimeters that can be added to the fluid so that it does not exceed the cylinder size? Okay. mm, Just added these. at-
So the four choices are given, and if you are making the calculation, so you can reach the answer. Anyhow,
I got 3.
okay, okay. So I'm just pushing that 3 and going to view the answer. So answer was 2, and 3 is the wrong answer. Let's see the explanation.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
Okay, please read this explanation.
Plug in the answer choices to X and 4 for radius. You'll find out the answer 1 is the only answer that can be plugged into the equation where X checks out. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to do like something different where like add stuff
Okay.
into the equation that
Anyhow,
would
anyhow,
answer.
please plug in the answer choices to X and 4 for radius. And you will find that answer 1 is the only answer that can be plugged into the equation at X where the equation checks out. I'm sure that you are getting this statement.
Yeah.
Uh, Sometimes the long equation is given, and you will have to match this 185 pi. So what you'll have to do, that you can try starting from the first, second, third. So you may reach the answer just trying a few numbers. That if you are putting 2, so 2 is replaced. What I mean to say, plug in the answer choices to X and 4 for radius. So X is here, the X is over here. If you are plugging the first value 2, and R is replaced by 4, so definitely you will can reach this answer. But anyhow, it's just a practice, and this is the way of learning. So you have tried yourself, but the trick is, now tip is, that if the equation, long equation is given, and if you are getting something, but end values are given, just to match those values, you just try these 4 few numbers starting from the first. that may bring the right answer, second, and and fourth, fifth. Wherever you are getting the matching value, just end up that and click that value. Anyhow, we are just moving
Yeah.
to the next question.
Okay.
So once again, it's a very simple in the sense that there is no long story. Please read this one, and you will have to solve this also. Are you looking at my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. If A
All
is
right.
two more,
Yeah,
if
if A is
A,
two more than if A is two more than a third of B, which of the following equations accurately gives the value of B in terms of A?
oh yes, A is two
B
more,
is equal to wait. If A is two more than
a third of B, one third of B, you can say.
let me reread this real quick. If A is two more than a third of B, which of the following equations accurately gives the value of B in terms of A? Okay.
Yes.
Let me do this real quick. A equals 2 plus or wait, if A equals
Two more.
yeah, so B divided by 3. Okay, wait, one third of B. Which of the following equation gives the value of B in terms of A? A's equal, A is equal to um, one third of B plus 2. And then that would mean that if B is divided on both sides, A minus 2, and then times, okay, so 3 times A minus 2, which one is that? Oh, B, the second option.
Okay, we are just clicking at, we are looking the answer immediately now. Correct? Absolutely right. Because A was two more. And when you are subtracting 2 from A, that will balance the equation to one third of B, and this 3 will go on the other side. That's so simple. This cannot be choice. This is absolutely out of the way. And here it's once again not only the reasonable choice is this. Anyhow, good going. Well done. So we are just moving to the next question. That is, I'm just okay. Now you can read this,
All right. A
please.
blender's rotation, okay. A blender's rotation rate slows down the more liquid it's added. From empty, it goes around 1,275 rotations per second. The slowdown rate is 3 rotations per second less than 4 times the liquid square height, represented as h. Of which of the following equations best represents the application's total rotation rate, which is BH. Okay. Okay. I'm going with the last option.
Okay, okay. So if you have done some calculation, you're reaching to this expression. So we are looking for that. Okay, absolutely right. So it's a good way. What I mean to say that if you have the pen and paper with you, and definitely at that time in the real exam, you must have that. So you must do something just to make the things balance, just to get the answer. Because it's not a verbal type that you should go just for the fire, uh, just click. It's not a matter of clicking, it's a matter of just to get the solution on the paper, a very short to the point solution, quick, and then according to your calculation, just go to the choice. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that this time you are using this technique and you are getting the right answer. Anyhow, we are moving to the next question. So once again, this a long story, so you can see that choices are also available.
Okay.
Please go read.
So a condiment company has produced 32 new 32-ounce bottle mixing to their two most famous flavors, sizzling sriracha and must Dijon. Um, the sriracha blend contains 0.26 Tabasco and the active ingredient, while the mayo must features 0.38% of the honey Dijon for a total of 0.83 ounces of active ingredients. Solving which of the following systems of equations will give you the number of ounces of sizzling sriracha sauce and mayo must Dijon that are in the new bottle.
Long story.
All right. So let's see. It's equal to wait, a total of 0.38. Wait, no, point. Oh, okay. So
M for mayo, C for sizzling sriracha sauce.
yeah. Um. Well, I know it's not B. So let's see what else there is. 0.26. The no, 0.26% is 0.0026. So it is the first one.
First one. So I'm just going to click the first and immediately we'll see the answer. So we have the option to view the answer. So good. Excellent. So answer is absolutely correct because actually now here you are doing the actual calculation. You are putting the values according to their percentages, their values, and their letters, which are Z plus M. 32 is also given, and you are getting the right answer. Anyhow, well done. So we are moving to the. I think it should be the last question, 10th one. Then we will calculate the result. So the next question is just coming. Okay. Oh, yes. It's a very simple question, the 10th one. And I'm sure that you can solve this zigzag type of the equation. But anyhow, it's a slash mean whole divided. This expression, whole divided by this, and this, and you will have to factorize and get the answer for C.
Yep.
You will have to use the middle term break if you can break this
All
as
right.
like
I'll try.
10 to the 20 and 20 can be factorized as 4 to 5, that is negative. Middle term break, actually factorizing of this quadratic equation as well as this and this and this, and then put together, cancel some common factors and bring the things here and there to get the value of C. So you will have to do some paperwork.
Yeah, I'm working right now. I
Oh,
think I
yes.
can do it.
Good, good. Sure.
All right, almost done.
Value of C.
Wait, almost done here. Just
The choices.
it has to be three.
3. Okay. Anyhow, if you have this answer, so we are just going for that, and we are immediately viewing the answer. So anyhow, what's
Oh,
wrong with your calculation? You will have to check that. As I was saying that this is 20, 10 into 220. This can be, middle term can be breaked as 5 plus 4 C, 5C minus 5C plus 4C. Similarly, here you can 5 to the 10. So 7, both are the positive. 7 can be breaked into, anyhow, it's all about that. But look at this easiest option, plug in the numbers, doing so you will see the answer 4 is the only choice that ends with the total true 20. One thing more is that was we were missing at that if you are just putting the values of C over here, plugging in, you can put this. If the equation is not satisfied, left hand side is not getting the right hand side, you can plug in this. So they were using that method. Anyhow, so what we can say that this time we were solving sample question of 10, and
yeah.
that was what I mean to say, the if we are not going to solve the next one, but we are just going for the grade. What I mean to say that out of these so you can see this. The question number first, two, third, each and every question were answered, and you have answered the 10 questions out of the sample test. So next was, let's see the grade. So this was what I mean to say, that first is correct, second, third was wrong, fourth was right, fifth tick, and six crossed, 10th there was the last question. So you are getting 70%.
Right.
Are you looking this answer?
Yeah, I can see the like
Okay,
screen.
okay. So one thing is that if the answers are given in a shape, a singular digit is given. So you must plug in. If there is a sign of equality, just to make the things easier, that if they are looking for the answer, if you are putting the answer, if the left hand side is equal to right hand side, then select that answer. So the second next thing is, the story is very lengthy. While you are reading the story, the statements, so you must pick the digits and write them in a shape that what digit is representing to what, and then make the algebraic expression. So at that time, your answer, your performance will be more better. But anyhow, this was a random test. We were not talking about any topic. This is all about the algebraic. What I mean to say, there was hardly only few questions of the geometry or other topics. So I am sure that you will send all those screenshot of the new topics. We should come out with the slides with the explanation. Anyhow, thank you very much for joining today. So I was a bit late.
Okay.
Sorry for that. But anyhow,
No, it's all good.
Okay, thank you. So Allah Hafiz.
All right, office.